At the very beginning, the participants, which were governmental actors, people from NGOs, various organizations working in sustainable management of natural resources in Wales, they were just put in this room and asked to dance. And they're like, not really, not very happy to do that. And there was someone, obviously, there's always someone who's more kind of okay with that. And I clearly remember, like crystal clear, this farmer that was there. It was like, this very old guy, like a Welsh guy, not being very, not very willing to laugh and be happy about being in the same room of, the people that sometimes make his life really hard. And I think that was quite interesting to see his first reaction. Then slowly, they step by step, because there was a first ask to dance, and then obviously someone didn't, and then in the course of the day, during the day, then step by step through different exercises, then also these people did find their own space, and they felt you could perceive them feeling a bit more comfortable. I'm not saying that they were perfectly fine, but definitely a bit better. And in that sense, I think the fact that the facilitators were creating a really safe space, like really trying to engage with everyone, asking all the time, what do you guys, how do you feel? What you don't like in this moment? What is disturbing you? What is something that you don't feel is okay about this situation? How could you feel better? And I think there was a lot of attentiveness, a lot of, they were really careful with engaging with the discomfort of these people. So instead of pretending that everything was fine, that everything, come on, we all have to dance, we all have to be friends, we all have to, engage with each other happily. Instead of going that way, they were much more careful with what can be done differently in the way that you can feel more comfortable in this situation. That kind of space, I think creating that space was very important, because then people felt they were heard, they were listened to, and then slowly they gained some trust, tiny bit, but they did gain it. And they saw others listening when they were speaking, and I think in that sense that slowly built that the kind of safe, caring space where they felt they could share. But there was a lot of suspiciousness, because obviously they were coming from very different positions. The farmers would come from a completely different position from the RSPB or the governmental officer working in the SMNR department or whatever. So coming and many times they would have this kind of quite historic hate between each other, and I think in that sense they really tried to meet just as a human being, because that's what was really pushed by the facilitators. Like, let's leave the professional hat at home and let's just meet here as human beings. We just people that trying to leave a livable planet to our kids. Let's try to do something together.